Hello, Tanya Rowland here from the Side Hustle Institute, popping in today for our weekly edition. How are you? And I'm just going to check that all of the technology is working, that people can see and hear me first. I know last week it was quite amusing that audio came through, but not the video. So today, just while I'm checking technology, I'm going to be talking about the 3 reasons why not having a plan is actually impacting your business. So let's have a look. Oh, yeah, looks like things are working. Okay, fantastic. All right. So if you don't know what we're about here at the Side Hustle Institute and who I am, our focus is to help you get your side hustle started and growing. And you know, the weekly edition is really about me trying to give you some business building tips each week, as well as some mindset advice, because, you know, building our business, it's great to have all the tactical elements, you know, constant learning, but it is about managing our mindset as well. And, you know, I think we all know that in anything we do in life, to be successful, we need to be around people that are going to support us, around people that are going to hold us accountable. And ultimately, we need to be able to manage our own internal voice really well. So last week, and actually, I'll just explain for those of you that aren't familiar with my background. I have a corporate background. I worked for 10 plus years in senior marketing, had worked in management prior to that. And during that period in marketing, I really fell in love with digital. And with some of my brands, actually ended up doing 100% digital on my budget. So really saw the power of digital and got sold on it. And while I was in one of my roles, which was the last corporate role I had as head of digital for a global multinational here in New Zealand, I started to build my side hustle. And, you know, that taught me a lot about online marketing. I was able to compare how you market yourself as an individual brand versus how you market as a corporate. And it also gave me the confidence to believe in myself, because I'd always wanted to work for myself. And so about 18 months ago, I set up a digital advisory service for corporates, which is what I'm doing today. And then this year, launched the Side Hustle Institute, because I have a real passion to want to help other women pursue their entrepreneurial dreams, or just pursue, you know, the business dreams that, or lifestyle dreams that they have. So, you know, last week here in Auckland, we had our first in-person meeting. And we had a great bunch of women show up, some really smart, capable women, all at different stages within their side hustle journey. Well, one thing that, you know, came out of that, well, one thing I observed with our conversation, which went for about 3 hours, was that for a number of the women, they had either started businesses in the past as their side hustle and got to a point where they'd started to doubt their own ability and had stopped, or they had tried multiple businesses but really hadn't pursued them to any length before they switched what they were doing. And even in the meeting, when we started to validate some of the business ideas, people very quickly jumped to the roadblocks or their concerns or doubts. And, you know, it really highlights what can happen when you don't have a plan for your business. And a plan isn't just, what am I going to do? It's about why am I doing it? And it's something that I really, I know I didn't do. I'm a great planner. In my corporate job, having the strategic plan at the start of the year and following through was definitely one of my strengths. And I would work with other marketers to help them make sure that they had the right sort of plan to optimize their online activities. But when I was doing my own side hustle, I didn't apply some of those disciplines. And when I worked with one of my coaches and we really nutted out a very focused plan, that was at that point where I sold out my first mastermind and made just under $5,000, and really affirmed that, you know, the value of a plan. So I'd be really curious to know from you why you don't have a plan if you don't right now. You know, if you're really have been thinking for a while or dreaming about pursuing a creative endeavor, doing something that you feel is your own and has the potential to get you out of your day job or to give you income options, and you don't have a plan, I'd really like to know why you think you haven't got that plan on paper yet. Is it because it seems like work, which it is, or, you know, is it because you're not sure where to start? it seems overwhelming, it seems like a business thing to do a plan, and that's not your gig or what you feel your strength is. So, let me know in the comments, because I think that would be insightful or helpful for all of us to understand what stops us from getting our plan on paper. And, I do want to share this, just 3 reasons. I think there's more, but 3 reasons why I think not having that plan is impacting your business right now. But on Saturday, New Zealand time, I am running a masterclass where I'm going to help you actually get your marketing plan on paper. So if that's something that you really know you should have and you'd like to have, then, comment with the word masterclass in the comments, and then you'll get some information about that. One thing we'll be doing in the masterclass is not only will be giving you lots of teaching and taking you through the modules you need to work on and then helping you get on paper, but you're going to get 5 days of access to me afterwards to ask questions, because, I think you can absorb lots in that moment, but you need to sleep on some things, and it takes more than 90 minutes. So put something in the comments if, with the word masterclass, if you're interested to know more about that. All right, so 3 reasons why not having a plan is impacting your business and even you getting started and maintaining momentum. The first one is that without a plan, you tend to go around in circles. You're not sure what to prioritize. You haven't thought through, well, in what order do I need to do things? And very much in online marketing, because there is so much content out there. There's people talking about how to do Facebook ads really well, how to get your website sorted, how to do social media, how to do your email content. There's a lot of content out there, and we can end up falling into the trap of doing lots of learning. And this is, something that I am bad at. The next best thing sounds like what you need to know about, but I've now decided I will not do a training unless it's what I'm looking for right now in my business. Is it what I'm working on? Because it just becomes a distraction. And because you haven't got your priorities clear based on your plan, you are easily distracted. And then you become unproductive, and you are going around in circles. So that's one reason why you need a plan, so that you don't go around in circles and you make the most of your time and you get momentum. The second thing that happens, though, when we do that is that we, it impacts our confidence and our decision making. When we start on something with great enthusiasm and then we hit a roadblock or we don't know how to proceed, or then we jump into something else, we start to doubt our ability and our confidence goes right down. And so we stay in the start mode all the time. And then we also question our ability to make good choices. So not having a plan really impacts our confidence. And as women, we're terrible at not just pushing forward anyway and then making it personal. So that's the second reason. The third reason why not having a plan is impacting your business is you don't actually know if you've been successful. When you set out your plan and you decide what each part of the plan needs to achieve and what your objectives are, and even sometimes, therefore, if you've really drilled down, what are the metrics you're looking for. If you don't have a plan and you do something, you're not then really clear about what you were hoping to achieve. You haven't really defined that. And then you don't know whether what you've been doing is successful. I think in online marketing, yes, the sale is the ultimate, metric of success. But there are other metrics you need to be aware of on your path to a sale. How do you know that maybe you didn't make a sale on your first offering, but you got a lot of website visitors, or a lot of people spent a lot of time on your webpage, or they gave you your email address? When you've got a plan, you actually break down a lot clearer what needs to happen along the way to the sale, and are you seeing that happen? Because everything is an iteration, it's a learning. And so without a plan, you don't even know if you're successful. And so that's a really frustrating place to be. So there's a lot of reasons why you need a plan. But the 3 I picked today was that if you don't, you do tend to go around in circles. It impacts your confidence, and you don't know when you're being successful. And we need that feedback. So love to know, if you don't have a plan right now, what's holding you back. What would make a difference to getting you over the line to getting that plan? Because I'd like to help you do that. Because I've seen the value in your own focus and momentum, but also the results you'll get in your business from having a well thought out strategic plan. So masterclass is the word to put in the comments if you want to know more about what's happening this weekend. Let me know if you're finding these weekly sessions helpful. The Side Hustle Institute community is growing. We've got a great bunch of women who have joined our Facebook group, the Side Hustle Huddle, and that's where you'll get lots of community support. And we really focus on each week something that we feel we need to keep us on track. So thanks for popping in today. Good on you for wanting to pursue your side hustle. I really do believe it's a smart option for women, and doing it while you're in your day job is really smart, so you can build up that business while you still have your steady income. So thanks for popping in today, and I'd love to hear your comments.